Hello YouTube, hello fellow crafters. Today I want to share with you my first scrapbooking project and video ever. It's envelope mini album, and I have used a tutorial for this papercraft star from Emora Designs. I added a cover to it, made from cardstock and a ribbon closure, and it's kept in place. Just a hole and a knot on the back. So I used this heart punch just to reinforce this hole here. And when I started out this project, I decided to only use things I had at home from a stash and such, and I almost stayed true to this in the end. All through the album I have used wallpaper samples instead of design papers. We are redecorating, and we got a lot of these laying around at the house, so I decided to use them for crafting. I have covered a lot of shoe boxes and stuff for storage, but I wanted to use the papers for something where they are not, stuck in the closet, so to speak. This is the cover. I have a border punch from TGR. It's a store with craft stuff and random cheap things. So I get a lot of my craft supplies from TGR. And here's a satin ribbon to cover up where I glued the papers together. And this is the back. The same border punch. I really love this dark wallpaper. But it's too dark for our home, so I use this in crafting instead. It's very pretty. I love the birds, and I've learned a lot while crafting this. As you see, I have glued the envelopes together here, and I didn't realize until it was too late that I had to adapt the lengths and make these pages in the middle shorter to get the edge to be straight afterwards when you are done adding papers and embellishments, because it gets bulky and opens up a bit. So that's why I need the closure, and as you see, the cover doesn't cover properly because of this. But you learn. So this was a fun first learning project, and also I found out that you cannot use double-sided tape for wallpaper. You have to work with wet glue because they are built up in layers, and the layer underneath tears very easily, and the pretty paper will come off, and it looks kind of sad. So the ribbon closure. This is a cream color with polka dots on it. They're pretty cute. And this is an earring I have used a lot, but it finally broke and fell off the hook. So I decided to use it for crafting instead. Very cute with flowers on there. So for the side, as you can see, through the whole album, I decided to keep embellishments to a minimum, because as you can see, it doesn't lie flat. It's sort of flaps open, and I didn't leave enough space for embellishments. And I might use this album inside a bigger mini album later in the future project. With the body punch here, you can slide photo underneath. It looks very pretty. I had to try. So I did, and it looks very nice. And some tags for journaling. There. Oh, that's my husband. He's playing Counter-Strike. There's a small stars that it's supposed to be used for nail decorating. But yeah, I think that is the same stars that here. In the photo mat. I crumbled up the paper a bit here, but I don't work perfect. The next two pages are very similar to the first, same body punch. This is a butterfly from TGR. They come in sheets like this one, with a lot of glitter on them. And I scraped it off, a lot of it, because it wasn't properly glued on, so it's sort of, sprinkled all over my other project. Wasn't very happy about that, so I scraped this off. And this is popped up, so you can slide a photo underneath here. Here's a photo mat. A heart, some bling. I love this wallpaper too. I was just so sad. It's still too dark for the rooms. And another nice paper on the back. And same wallpaper here. Body punch and some bling on this. You can put your photos under here. And here's almost invisible lace trim with some satin ribbon underneath. Actually, it started out with satin ribbon and it was too plain, so I had to add something to it. And here's a crochet flower I made with some bling and some scraps from the punch underneath. Photo mat here, and this is note paper I got from a Goodwill store. It was a note pad for a violin concert, I think. Very pretty paper. It was very old too, I think. So this is I think it's vintage photo distressing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think it's vintage photo. And here, lace trim. Another butterfly from TGR popped up, so you can stick things under there. And there's some scraps from the punches. And a little heart. Photo mat. Very dark. Maybe you could put that inside a closet or something. I don't know. And here's actually, this is my favorite page, and this is my almost favorite. This is a lace trim from a shoebox with lace trims I got from my grandmother. That she gave me when she was cleaning up her attic. It's very, very pretty lace. Actually, it was a bit wider. I had to cut some of it off here and here, but still very pretty. And behind that is plastic acetate, I think. I found a sheet lying around on the floor in the kitchen, so I guess it was used for some packaging or something that my husband got. And here's the tags. This is a piece of a picture in a book, and some journaling paper in the back. And here's just wallpaper, journaling spot. This is from a journal I got many years ago. I haven't filled it up yet. I'm not a journal person. And here's the lighter version of this wallpaper. And I'm not quite as fond of this as of this. I really like the navy, I think, more, and the contrast. Yeah, I'm not going to rant about that, but I think in the punch here you can put another picture behind, or just put it on the back. And this picture is from a book with a lot of it's about wild animals in Sweden. And this is a winter landscape from that book. I'm going to use a lot of the illustrations of different animals in future projects. They're very pretty papers. No! I had an accident and I have to glue this back. So, and this is the other two pieces from these border punches in front. You see it's inverted here. This is the scrap piece, and this is the border piece, and this is the border piece and the scrap piece. No, the border piece and the scrap piece. So I used it both. Rather clever, I thought so, at least. And some. Oh, I lost one here. I added something here. And as you can see, I didn't leave enough space, so here's a little mark with this lost piece made. So, ooh, blurry. Photo mat, another picture from the wild Sweden winter landscape, and this is a sort of fence, I think they used in the old days. And here I really like this page. It looks kind of circusy. A bit crazy, even though it's very plain. Still nothing much on it. This is a satin ribbon with little bling on it. Some scraps from the border punch, and this is the cover, pocket here, a little piece of ribbon, lace, and two tags. This is the same border punch, and as you can see it's uneven because it's not made for corners, so I just tried it out and eyeballed it, and it didn't turn out perfect, but that's okay because I'm not a very perfect person. So, and I put this part downwards so you can see it anyway, and the tag, the photos maybe, or this general tag. So yeah, that's the album. Here's a heart and a knot for the closure. So I think I'm going to add something more here because this is too plain. So yeah, this is the album. I had a lot of fun creating this project, and I'm definitely going to make more videos and more albums, of course, of this kind. And I'm going to get some more scrapbooking supplies. I know I can do that now when I know I'm going to keep doing this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very great day. Bye!